Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Felix, your favorite Twitter, and I just wanted to talk about something. I received a comment from one of you guys saying you are starting out with FAC1601, and my overall opinion of 1601 is just an opinion. This one, hey, it's just an opinion of what's what. If your background was good when it came to 1502, so you're gonna tell me if you're comfortable, or you can just drop me a message in the inbox or on my number. If your marks were good, or if you understood 1502, yeah, if you understood 1502, you're not gonna have much of a problem with the FAC that you're doing. You're not gonna have much of a problem, because at the beginning you're gonna be talking about the preparation of financial statements. Because I'm just reading through the guide for last year. You're going to be going through the preparation of financial statements. So it's almost like a refresher. It's like a refresher for your previous one that you're doing. So you'll be having a refresher in Unit 1, you're going to be having a refresher in Unit 2, because we'll be talking about the SOAP prop, how to deal with the SOAP prop. So it's going to be a refresher again. Then they're going to introduce partnerships. Partnerships are going to be a bit of a mess if you don't like maths. They're going to be a bit of a mess, but basically I'm going to try to cover partnerships here. I'll do a video on partnerships one day when I get time. I'm going to do a video on partnerships. Yes, I'm going to do a video on partnerships, because you just have to like understand the calculations, because it's going to be fractions. It's mainly fractions. Two partners 50-50, which means one is 1/2, the other one is 1/2. Then both of them become, the partnership. If it's going to be 3, everyone is a third, 1/3, 2/3, and it just gets a bit tricky when partners are getting in and out. Probably so and so is going to be with relinquishing. Yeah, they usually use the word relinquishing their state or their stake in this partnership, and it's going to be now this one and that one, and that part is a bit tricky. You just have to pay a bit more attention there. Then we go on to liquidation of a partnership. That is also a place where the university lecturers enjoy testing on, because they do understand that it's a bit of a challenge and it's a bit of a new thing. So they're going to be it's usually two piecemeal, and the other one I can't name from the top of my head, but I'm also going to make a presentation on it. Then yeah, from there, CCs are not going to be complicated. You might not even get questions on it. Companies is not complicated. You're just going to have to talk about shares and. Then the problem is on learning Unit 8, the statement of cash flows. So yeah, if if you're a bit slow, I would rather say do your assessments and jump to 173 and just start trying to understand what's going there, so that by the time the lecturer arrives to where you are, you will be at a position of answering. Yeah, you'll be at a position of answering. I'm still a bit conflicted on cash flows. I'm still a bit conflicted on cash flows, if I'm going to bring it to this platform, or if I'm going to put it on a TikTok, or if I'm just going to do it with my students only. I'm a bit conflicted on it, because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And to get a person to understand the direct method, the indirect method, the treatment of your non-cash assets, the movements, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And the time when I did it, but anyway, those are like the previous lecturers, that was usually 70% of the paper. So they would make it in a way that if you mess up the cash flows, you mess up your liquidation, you've messed up the exam. So those are your cores which you need to put maximum effort. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it to bring it here. I don't wanna promise a lie. I really don't wanna promise a lie. I rather do it with my students, and then we see how it goes. Or we'll see, depending on your engagement and a whole lot of things. But I would advise you to try as much as you can to get to learning Unit 8. get to understanding what's going on there. Then afterwards, you'll be fine. Interpretation and analysis of financial statements, there's nothing that they're going to test you there. If there is, it's not going to be like for serious marks. So it's not something that you are, what do you call it? It's not something that is going to be like a train smash or something that hectic. Learning unit 8, learning unit 4, which one? Learning unit 3. That's enough to mess you up. I came across a bunch of people who were repeating this module, but let's see, with the current format, probably it's gonna be better, because of the undergrad program, 1601 was one of the most failed exams, like one of the most failed exams when it was still an exam format. I'm not sure how people are faring now, and if the stats are out on the performance in the module. 1601 was messed up. It's the one which made a lot of people reconsider if they want to do accounting or because 1501, yeah, I can teach you 1501. 1502, I can teach you 1502. But if you're gonna get someone who just scraped through 01 and 02 and they come to do 16 with you, it's complicated, because there's a bunch of assumed knowledge. Learning unit 1 to 5, yeah, it's a bunch of assumed knowledge, and if that assumed knowledge is not sound, you're going to be having a lot of issues. But then again, don't forget to like, subscribe. If you want tutorials specifically for this, join class, we'll do class together, we'll go through with you the whole thing, just to make sure that you pass, and you won't have multiple challenges with it. But if basically it was like, if you barely scraped through 1502, 1601 is gonna bury you. But if you passed, let's say 65%, 70% on the 1502, this one should be good. If you had people who wrote for you, or you had people who were doing it for you, and what, this one will bury you. This one will bury you. Unfortunately, I'm one of the most positive people when it comes to academia stuff and stuff, but yeah, 1601, it's a decider. It either helps you proceed into following accounting, or it reminds you why you hated the module in the first place. So that's pretty much it. But we'll definitely pull up with a video on your what do you call this? Your partnerships. I'll definitely assess you on partnerships. Definitely, that's not a train smash. But cash flows, I'll still have to sleep, wake up, think about it, sleep, wake up, think about it, sleep, wake up, and think about it as well. So thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video. Remember to like, subscribe, drop a comment, let's interact, send me a message if you want tutorials, and yeah, we'll see how it goes from there. Thank you.